Hey people, this is going to be really short. On this last movie that was really long, it's a really good one. It's 33 minutes. And Brent Consumer says, can you talk more about the ice age you're expecting? And not really. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I don't want to see people prepping and worrying about it. You prep your mind. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to collect anything up. I've got a place full of 100 years worth of steel I've been collecting, and when metals go up. But how I know the ice age is coming is because all these people are trying to scare us into believe that we have global warming going on. They're all coming down here and buying up all our coastal properties. They're going down to South America, Middle America, and they're deforesting and creating farmlands down there. But if this is one I'm subscribed to, Adapt 2030, and he keeps up with all this, and he keeps up with the cycles, watches the cycles of how it turns, and he's also expecting it. I'll leave his link down here in the comments. And another one I'm subscribed to is Space Weather News. I'll leave his link down there. And he watches the sun cycles. You might have seen him on Good Morning America last year. He was driving his van and predicting earthquakes from sun cycles. And he posts a movie every morning. He posts a short movie to let you know what the sun cycles are going to cause here on Earth. I got some friends, they're preppers. They've got millions of dollars worth of stores up north, and you're prepping. You're going to have to be ready to shoot somebody. They're going to band up and they're going to come after your stuff. If everybody knows you've got it, if you're prepped out too much, they're going to know it's there. And so you got to be willing to have several gunners staying with you and stand watch all the time. You're going to be ready to shoot bands of heathens coming to get your stuff. So I'm not worried about prepping like that. The best way to prep, is learn how to hunt and fish and forage. Learn how to eat the wild edibles. And so I am prepping now, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting now what I can't get any other time. I'm filling my brain with knowledge of the ancient writings because I'm not going to be able to access all this later. And that's the main thing I want to do, is I want to preserve this knowledge through this. They try to destroy this knowledge. They don't want anybody but the lizard people to have this information. And I surely haven't heard anything from David Icke in a long time. I guess they run him off of YouTube, or maybe they killed him. I surely haven't heard from him. I'm going to have to go searching some other channels for him. But he's been talking about these lizard people for a long time. And when I say lizard people, I just mean color-changing cannibals. They'll turn on their people real quick and eat them. So, yeah, this movie was long. I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know what kind of cover to put on it. And it's mostly reading in the book of John and in that ancient encyclopedia. And and John is some real good beginning information. It explains what a lot of the words mean in the Greek and in the Hebrew. And these Bitcoin preppers, I got no clue what's going through their head. The Bitcoin might be good for a while when your country's money falls. The Bitcoin's gonna be good, but when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna trade my food for some bits of information on a computer. All that Bitcoin's worthless. Your money's worthless unless somebody's willing to take it. And so, gold and silver, metals is the only thing that's gonna be worth anything monetarily. Gold and silver and lead and iron is going to be where it's at. This lead and iron, it's going to hold its value better than gold and silver will. And this is what about 90% of the houses look like in Mississippi. They made a law back in the 80s. They want everybody to come register their guns in the early 80s, late 70s. And there were so many guns showed up the first day. They figured out that they didn't have computer systems that could keep up with the amount of guns in Mississippi. And so they changed that law the first day. They told everybody just write all your serial numbers down and just register them as stolen if they ever get stolen. People were carrying armloads of guns in and asking if they had to carry the rest of the guns in that they left in the truck, and they had to make a couple more trips for a couple more days. And that's just the guns that people were willing to register. There ain't no telling how many they had hidden. So your best prepping, is plant fruit trees, learn to garden, learn to forage the wild edibles. I don't want to have to watch my back all the time. I don't want to have too much stored up. I want to just pick it up as I move along. I want to travel lightly. So all my prepping is going into knowledge. So there is no such thing as a man, bear, pig. And life's a big poker game. You don't have to have the best cards. All you have to do is figure out what the other guy wants you to do and disappoint him. Do the opposite.
Don't forget. Hooty hoot, hooty hoot. I won't forget.
Alright, I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.